Pastor Papus.
Yeah.
Okay, can you remind us again, where are you from?
I'm from South Africa,
Victoria.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here for the Congress, the Student Congress, which is for 5 days. Yeah. And then I'm going back home on Monday.
Next Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have one question. It's about thankfulness. But most of the time, people they forget to thank after receiving something.
Yeah.
So what is the reason that pushes people to do this?
Yeah, one of the reasons, as I mentioned, is that people sometimes look down upon the gift. It's not important. They think it's not important. If I give you something that you don't need, usually chances are you will not be thankful. Another reason is people think that they deserve it. It's theirs. You're giving them what is theirs. It's like you're partners and you're meeting your obligations. Sometimes people are not thankful because they always receive that every day. If I give you money every day, you'll end up expecting it and you're not going to be thankful. So that's some of the reasons why we are not thankful. And sometimes being thankful creates an obligation that you must also have a relationship with the one who's giving you. So when you're not thankful, it's like you want to ignore that he has given you this. So there's no obligation. Because if I keep giving you money, chances are when I ask you to do something for me, I'll expect you to do that because I give you money. So people either don't accept the gift or they take it and give reasons for taking it so that there is not that expectation, because of the relationship that will be there because of the gift, as a result of the gift.
Very clear. And one question, it's one of the questions that you asked here. Why does God allow bad things to happen to us? Because most of the time, Christians, we face bad things compared to the non-Christians. So most of the time, some of them are depressed or discouraged about that. Why God?
Maybe the question should be, why do we allow bad things to happen to ourselves? Because in most cases we allow bad things to happen to ourselves, and God usually is the one who is trying to prevent those things from happening to ourselves. For example, if God says to you, give glory to me, don't please focus on me, and you refuse to do that, like in the story of Samson. In the end, you cut your hair, and then they remove your eyes, and then you are in prison. Then you see they say, why does God allow bad things to happen to me? But God is asking the same question. Why did you allow this thing to happen to yourself? Because I was trying to help you not to get in there. If, for example, you don't listen to God when God says do this, and you don't want to do it, and then bad things happen, God is asking the question, why did you allow that to happen to yourself? Because I wanted to protect you. Actually, if you read the whole Old Testament, everything that happened to Israel, God tried to protect them from going through that experience. And so God stands there and says, but why did you allow that to happen to you? But of course there are other things that happen because we are human beings, like for example, you are knocked by a car. Not because you are drunk, not because you are breaking the rules of the road. You are standing on the pavement and the car swerves and hits you, But then the question is now, why did God allow that? But the question should actually be, why did that driver drink and drive? So sometimes we put the responsibility on God when the responsibility is on ourselves. That we should teach each other that we must not drive when we are drunk, that we must not drink because when we drink, we're going to affect others. And then it's no point now when if I don't tell you not to drink, and then you drink and you harm me, why should I ask God when God has asked me to tell you not to drink? So the responsibility in most cases is ours. Presidents of countries may oppress their people, but who appointed those presidents? It is the people. Sometimes they are the ones who do that. And so when we make choices, we can make choices that hurt people. Because we are human beings, but we cannot expect God to change people's minds and choices. So even if a person wants to stay with the nurse doesn't save you. You know, it's real, it's life, it's real. So we are responsible to each other and we have to help each other. But sometimes we don't know why things happen. We don't know. Like diseases and other things, we don't know. But we know one thing, that God has promised to be on our side. He will not leave.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So that I can say, like, sometimes batting can be a trial for us.
Yeah, can make you strong.
Yeah,
that's true.
Okay, I think that's all about what I want to say. Thank you very much.
Okay,
again for the question.
Thank you
for answering us.
Thank you.